Hey, so I just wanted to do a quick video on how to soak off your acrylic nails pretty quickly. Obviously I'm doing four because one is off. And actually the other ones that are short already are broken. They broke off, not because of they were too thin or anything. It's just something happened. They broke off. But just make sure they are cut down because, or at least to where your natural nail is. And that's the drill bit that I use that makes it so much faster. It's by Pana, I believe. But basically, if you have a drill, if you don't have a drill, um, you could use like a coarse hand file. But if you just go to any brand or anything like that and get like they usually name it after like natural disasters, like the tornado or the tsunami or something like that. Those drills have like teeth in them, if that's what you call it, and it just really gets but you want to be very careful with these type of bits because them teeth will mess up your like skin if you. But it's like a safety bit because the top doesn't have anything on it. It's like rounded, but you can't really see that well. I'm so bad about staying in focus, but I think you can see some of them. And also, if you have bling, remove as much bling as you can. If it's a tiny bling, that drill bit will get it off. But if you have really big bling, use like I use that little cuticle nipper I got at the Dollar Tree. I like the little one better. It gets like under there and you can pop it off. But I only had like a little bling. I think I left maybe one because it wouldn't come off, but it'll eat it off. And also, I don't go around the nail, if that makes sense, just around the cuticle. But with these, it's better to go downward. So like go down, pick it up, go down, pick it up, if that makes sense. Um, with this type of drill, see, I'm just going around the cuticle with it, and then I go down the rest of the way and use like an even pressure. And I do, if I'm using my right hand like this one, that's why it was so dirty at the beginning because I already did my other hand. But I'm right-handed, so when I have more control with my right hand. I do use my drill at a higher speed because I'm able to control it better, like a pretty good speed. I couldn't tell you exactly, maybe because I use the Melody Susie portable drill. I might use it at like a 10 or more, just because the faster, the more it'll take off and make it way quicker. Um, you could probably see better on the thumb. I'm so bad about staying in the focus of the camera. But yeah, it goes by super quick, and I do use a layer of clear before I do my nails. Maybe you've seen in other videos. So I usually go just till I get to that clear part, maybe a little bit more, but don't keep going in the same area. Kind of move it around the nail because it burns. It'll burn really bad if you keep it in the same area. So keep it moving. Go right to left, left to right. Don't keep doing the same area over and over because, and keep it at even pressure as well. Because if you don't keep it at even pressure, it'll be lumpy, and then trying to go over it'll skip and all that. So keep it even pressure. But this is what makes it so quick to take your acrylics off, because the thinner it is when you soak off on using cotton pad things and putting acetone on those, and they have these little clips. If you don't have the clips, you can use full, but I got the little clips from AliExpress, I believe. But you can use full. I have full too, but I like to use the little clips. It's a little bit easier. And I usually do it for 10 minutes. I set my alarm for 10 minutes. And pure acetone from Walmart. And you just put it on there and then put the clip on there. Have like a towel around because I'm going to leak out the clip. That's the only thing. Full, it might not leak out. And clip it on there like that. If you don't have a e-file, use like a really coarse hand file. And a coarsest I've seen is an 80 grit for your acrylic. And you have to use more arm work, but you can get it thin. I wouldn't suggest just going straight in and using the acetone because that'll take forever. I try to get it down as thin as possible before I use the acetone because I don't want to sit there all day. So yeah, or you can use like a little bowl, and that's after 10 minutes. And I have this little thing, it's like a cuticle pusher. I think I got it from Walmart also. And I kind of just go under the acrylic that's soft. And another thing, don't take them all off at once, because once that acetone starts to dry up, the acrylic starts to dry back up. So take one off, do it one at a time while the other ones are still on there. And actually, this is a whole nother. I did them for my other hand. So I just showed y'all how to drill on my right hand, but I took the acrylic off of my left. Wait, that's wrong. But yeah, I took the acrylic off my left hand, but I showed y'all on my right hand how to soak it off, just to like get the video over with. Because I usually do my left hand first anyway, but I wanted to do all the drilling first and then do the soaking. So see, that one didn't have all of it off, so I just put it back on there. And just pull it off. You could use a file also, but on my files, I just don't want to mess them up. I threw my old ones away. You could use like an old file to like, because it'll mess up your file, turn the file off wet acrylic. So I didn't want to mess up any of my new files I just got. So I just push it all off, and if it all comes off, cool. If not, put some more acetone on there and put it on there for a few more minutes. But yeah, you can use a bowl. I tried that heated thing. It like is a hot one at Walmart that gets hot. I mean, it's okay, but it's not, I feel like it's fine like this. And also, if there's a little tiny bit of acrylic left, I'm not gonna sweat it, because I'm gonna put some more nails on anyway, and I'm gonna file my nails with the I'm gonna do another video after this one, how to prep nails, but you'll see like if there's a little bit of acrylic. I've done my nails with a little bit of acrylic still on them, and they last just as long, and they're perfectly fine. So I don't stress about getting every little bit, unless you use colored acrylic without that clear on there. I think that was a big sorry. So yeah, I put it on there because it was still some on there. So yeah, just push it off, or you can use a little file to file it off, a little hand file. Especially if it's just a little bit on the tip of my nail, I don't be tripping, because if I'm doing my nails again, I'm just gonna cut the tip of my nail off. And on this hand, my thumb was came off, so that's why it looks a hot mess and dented it and stuff, because something happened and my nails broke off. Some impact happened, so the thumb was coming off, so I just pulled it off, and that's why that thumb looks really damaged. But yeah, I do this and my nails are perfectly fine. Like afterwards, if you're not putting nails on again, you could just put some cuticle oil, because I know acetone dries out your skin and nails and all that. So if you're not putting any more nails on, just put some oil on it and you're good. Like, it may seem brittle and dry, but once you put that oil on there, you're good. But I put more nails on after this, so I didn't, because that would just be pointless. Like, I was gonna show y'all, but then I was like, I'm gonna have to take all this oil off and try to dry my nail back out to put some more nails on. So but yeah, and this is just with acrylic. I've tried polygel in the past, which y'all know I hate. But yeah, I hate some polygel, y'all. I hate it. But I used one of my files. That does look like an older file though. So yeah, you could just use a file like that. I just, I think that's 100 grit at Sally's. I think they do have 80 grit at Sally's. Sally's do be having some good files though. If you need a file, you don't have like a nail supply store, which I don't. Sally's, I love their files. But I just recently bought some new ones from Nail Supply Glamour. And there's a little bit, but I wasn't tripping, you know what I mean? But that's that. That's as much as I got off. Yeah. So I hope this helps you take your nails off at home, and stay tuned for the next video.